So in this particular tutorial, what I'm going to teach you is if you are actually creating a pop-up form just like this with conditional logic, when you click on the book publishing, it brings out other forms for you to just fill it up. And so right now we'll just dive into the video and let's talk more how we are going to do this. So we'll go over to plugins. You click on plugins, then click on add new. So once you add new, the first thing that we are going to do is we are going to download the contact form 7. So we head over to the search bar, we click on contact form 7. Okay, just give it a few minutes and it's going to pop up right in. So this is the contact form 7 that we are going to go with. So we click on install, give it some time to actually install. Then after that we are going to activate the plugin. So we click on activate and then give it some time. So contact form 7 has been downloaded. You will understand that we need a logic statement inside the contact form 7 that once we click on book publishing, it brings out a list of files for us to upload. So we'll actually head over to the search bar again, then we'll type a conditional field for contact form 7, click on that and wow. Okay, installing, then we'll activate. Then once it's done activating, we'll refresh. Once it's done, just ignore this, no need for that. Okay, you click on contact form 7, click on add. So we have the name already given for us, we have the email. We are going to copy this, then give it a space, paste. Then instead of your email, we are going to say please check the services required. Okay, that's fine. So we are going to do away with this, we don't need that. What we need right here is a selector. So we'll click on this drop down selector, we'll give it a name, select services, we'll just leave it at services required. Okay, that's fine. So the list of services required, we'll just do book formatting, book cover, book publishing. Okay, that's fine, I guess. So we'll insert it. Now that we are done, once someone clicks on the book publishing, that's where the logic will be applied. You click on here, conditional field group. Once you click on it, you give it a name, you give it book publishing, drop down. Okay, book publishing drop down. Okay, that's good. In between here is where the list of stuffs you want to appear. Once you click on book publishing, you will put everything here. So we'll just copy this and we'll paste it here, where will be book cover file, book cover files, and that's good. Okay, so here is going to give us, we are going to put download a file. Okay, file option, book cover. Okay, so this option will give us opportunity to upload a file. We'll copy it real quick, then you paste it, then you change this to book interior. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so we'll change this to files, to upload a file. Okay, insert it, then one more, then we are done. Call this ebook files, ebook files. Okay, we'll click on files, click on ebook files, and that's good. Then we insert that, and that is good. So we've been able to provide the list of files that will actually pop up when you click on book publishing. So right now, let's go to the conditional field. Note it's different from this one up here. Conditional field, you click add conditional field, where book publishing drop down from the name I provided when creating the conditional field group. So you click on that. Once you are done, when you select services required, you could your name, your email, services required. This is it, services required here, services required. So you click on that, equals value, the value you will copy this book publishing. You copy it, then you paste it. Then no need to create add, because once you add, you're like, if you really want to create another conditional statement, but this one we are good with just one, so you just remove it, then you click on save. So with that, we are good to go. It is saved. So what I'll do is I'll copy my shortcode. Let's copy the shortcode real quick. We'll just copy the shortcode, copy it. Here we are on the main page that we want to put our form. So I'll just come here real quick and click on it, then click on HTML and drag it, and I'll drop it here. So I'll paste the shortcode and click save. Then let's view it. Okay, the shortcode works. So you see, once you click on book publishing, it brings out a drop down for you to upload all these files. Let me change the color to pure black. You get, yeah, this makes a whole lot of sense, pure black. So at least we can really see what we are actually doing. Okay, this is beautiful. Publishing, it brings out this drop down. Okay, so now let's go over to our contact form. Okay, this code will remain. Basically, we want a button here. Once you click on it, it's going to bring out the pop-up. So we'll delete that. Then we'll go back here, click on HTML, get the HTML, we'll put it here. Once we click on the HTML, you drop down this code, you paste this code. Okay, so once you paste the code, once you click here, it brings out a drop down. Okay, so after that, what we'll do next is we'll click on this, copy the short code, then we'll delete the HTML because we no longer need that. Then let me expand it so you could see it well. Okay, that's fine. So you come over here where you have the break. That's where you paste the short code. So I'm going to explain this HTML, how it goes, everything. So this is where the body HTML, if you don't really know much about HTML, so I'll just explain it. So the first one, we have a button with class btn and on click open pop-up. This is just the JavaScript. Then request a custom quote. This is it. So this button has been styled using the CSS, which we have it here. You get. Okay, so the next one, we have a div with a class of overlay and ID of overlay as well, and there's nothing inside the div. So once you click on this black background that covers everywhere on the screen is actually this particular div with class of overlay, and we styled it here. So if you see display of none, position fixed, top 0. So what it does, this is where the background color comes from. You get, so it gets a background color once you've actually clicked on. Once you've clicked on request button, it just pops out with the background color. So if you are planning on changing the color of this button, request a custom code, which is actually here. You could see it has a style of class of btn. So you can come to this btn.btn, then the class, you can change this color to whatever you want. You get, just style it to whatever you want. So having said that, we'll go to this particular section. It has a class of pop-up and ID of pop-up. You get, so this is where it's being styled. You get, from the class name, that is where it's being styled. So everything here, if you see background color of white, so you can change the background color here. You can work on the padding from here. Overflow scroll, that it gives the option to scroll. We will see that once we head over to the next part. So basically this just request a custom for this button of X. It's this one here, right here. So you can even change it to, maybe you can change it to close. You can change it to close. So you see we have close here, so no need. I think I'll just stick around with the X button. You get, so you can create a class for it and style it btn close up. We have it here. You can style it to whatever you want, and that's good. The next one we have is request a custom code. You can change it here to whatever you want. Just put it here. And contact form, this is where your contact, the short code for your contact form comes in. And button class is still the same thing with this. The one up here is just like this one has a close, so this is basically just your JavaScript. Okay, so it provides the function of, once you click on the request a custom code, it brings out the pop-up. Once you click on the close, it closes the pop-up. So that is that. So let's go ahead and just test our stuff and see where it is. It's not refreshing. We click on request a custom code, it brings a pop-up, and this works perfectly fine. You get, you have to this scroll works because of this overflow scroll. You get, so there is an overflow. If it's not there, we will have issues. Okay, so let's test our conditional statement. Once you click on the book publishing, it brings out these files for you to upload. Then you click on book cover, it takes it out. So basically that is it. Then you can close it, you can open it, close it, and you can open. This submit button has the text is actually white and the background is white. So I'm going to show you exactly how we can actually customize that and change the color. I understand that you have fears about coding this, so I'm going to leave a link to the code, so you just copy the code and I'll make it simpler for you. Okay, so you just right click here and go to inspect. Click on this inspect. The next one, you just click on it. So once you're done clicking on it, you come over here. Let me click on it again. Then you come over to this button, click on it here, input type submit. Here's the code, you just copy it. Okay, let me do it this way. Black, then I important. You see it, the color has changed to black. You get, so what I'll just do right now is I'll copy this input type submit. So there's no need for you to do all this, because I'll just give you a link to the code, so you just customize it to whatever you want. So it's good you just see how I'm doing it, so you can actually do it your own self. So you come down here and then you just paste. So once you paste this, you delete, all this will be deleted. So click on it. We want the background color here to be black, while the text should be okay. So let's take it one after the other. Background color, change it to black, then I important. So in case that button is having black, then you want to change it, so you know exactly where to do that. Color, we change the color to color should be changed to white. I guess the color is white already. Yeah, so we'll just make it white, just so we know, like, well, my soul is getting okay. Important. So I'll just copy this. I'll copy this right here and paste it. Then update. Click on it. So the button has been changed to black and white. So you just customize this to whatever you want. So I hope you like this video, and if you do, I want you to subscribe to my channel, so you drop a notification each time I actually post new content, because I actually work on posting new content about WordPress every day. So you just subscribe to my channel, and so you'll be actually informed on new content that I'm dropping daily. And if you have any issues, you can always drop them on the comments to respond to your issues, and maybe we can see how we can take care of it together.